Hey! Oh, come on in, y'all. Come on in.
Come on
Merry
in. Look.
everything.
Merry everything.
I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh my gosh. We got the wassail, we got the eggnog, we got the sugar cookies, we got the fruit cakes.
We're ready for y'all to slide right down the
two.
chimney and come and get your gifts, actually.
Get merry and bright.
Don't give
and
any.
gay.
And you don't have to give any tonight.
You are
We're
the
giving
gift.
to you.
You are the gift.
You are the gift.
Welcome to our party, man. I know we can't be like physically, but virtually we are going to rock together. So I hope that you're all snug or in the kitchen baking or dancing in your living room or somewhere really fun.
Or
decorating your tree.
That's right.
Is that what you're going to say?
Well, I was going to say or fa la 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 la.
Right.
That's hard to do. Fa la
Fa
la
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 la.
la. Fa la
Yeah.
la la la.
You could be doing that. You could
Fa
be
ra
decking
ra
your
ra
halls.
ra ra
Some
ra
people
ra.
do.
Let's just make sure that we're all warmed up tonight. Everybody's, in the Christmas spirit,
Okay,
in the
so
holiday
we're doing
spirit.
it. We're doing
Happy
it.
Hanukkah.
We're
Happy
priming you
Kwanzaa.
for Christmas, apparently. How are we doing that?
Well, I think a great way to get kind of warmed up, ready for Christmas, to really check your temperature to make sure that you are putting the ho and ho ho ho, is to know if you got your jingle bells on.
Oh.
You got your jingle bells on?
Okay, so tonight we're going to let in a little joy and let in a little light.
Let in a little jingle.
And let in a little jingle. Make
Yeah.
it tingle. Okay.
Okay, Chris Kringle. Are you ready? You know this song. Hit it.
Oh.
It's the Jingle Bell Polka. Whoop, whoop. Ha, ha, ha. You know this song. All right, now, let's all sing along. Are you ready? Here we go. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. The party is bright and singing a sleigh song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yeah, hey, 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 hey. And jazz hands, Christmas jazz hands, jingle bells.
What is the
Right.
bobtails? What like you sing these songs for years and years and years, and then
Don't ask
suddenly,
questions. You
no,
just
like, what is the bobtails part?
Okay, so dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Bells on bobtails.
Bells on bobtails.
What is a bobtail?
Can
Like
someone
all these
answer that?
years, my
I bet
entire
you
life.
I bet you Debbie Donlin knows
My
the answer to that
entire
question.
52 and a half years, which,
Bells
by the
on
way,
bobtail.
you just had your 50th birthday. Happy birthday to Amy Smiley. We're going to celebrate you all night long, and we're going to celebrate Christmas and Blissmas.
And I
But
want
in
to
all your
thank
50 years and my 52 and a half years, do you know what a bobtail is?
uh
I don't know. But there's bells on that bobtail.
I think it's a horsetail, right? Because you're in a sleigh, you're being pulled, you're on a bobtail. And they call it's a male horse. It's named Bob.
And he's got a tail.
And
there's a bell in there.
They put the
Okay,
bells.
correct us. Somebody knows what this
Okay,
is.
Debbie Donlin.
And you were
knows.
going to say something. In all your years?
I was going to say, actually, thank you so much, everyone who sent cards and sweet, sweet, kind gifts and wishes, and it just meant
feel
so much
celebrated?
to me. I really, really, really do. Thank
So many
you.
people,
Thank you so
sent so
much.
much love, and you are so loved and cherished.
You have no. Tell them how much I cherish.
So, her favorite thing in the whole world, like
Cherish.
practically every time I go to the mailbox, you say, was there a surprise? like, And I'm like, we didn't win the Publishers Clearinghouse,
Oh, well,
you know.
yeah, I don't care
But
about
yet
that.
you did.
I care about
And,
a sweet little note that,
No, I'm just
yeah,
teasing.
a
But
special little-
you love a little special,
do.
something in the mailbox.
I just do. It's so fun.
So if you didn't get a chance or you forgot,
No,
you could
it's-
always private message me. There's still time to get her a little
It's
something.
totally okay. I just wanted to give so much gratitude for all of you who took time to
And all
share
the
your
love
hearts.
online.
And
I
all
mean,
the love.
oh
Thank
my
you so
God.
much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's everything to me because all I really care about in this life is really giving back to you and doing something
you're
positive
doing that and you have
on
done
this
that.
planet. So thank you so much. And here we are in the holiday time. In the holiday time, in the Christmas time, and the Hanukkah time, and the Kwanzaa time, and the is it Ramadan? I shouldn't say anything because I don't really know. But I'm sure there's a Muslim holiday around this time. It's probably a Chinese holiday of some kind. Buddhist. That's what I was thinking. I can't name all of them, but I want to include everyone.
The aliens are tipping back eggnog. About now.
Pagans went
There's like
welcoming
something
the
for
winter
everyone
solstice.
right now, right?
I don't want to exclude anyone.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It
That's all we
is.
have to say. That includes everybody's
Right.
traditions.
Well, and it's wonderful because it's like, you know, no matter what, all of them seem to revolve around kind of like this dimming of the light and the return of the light again. And it's all around the same time. So it's about the returning of the light, the end of one year, beginning of another. It's, you know, it's just very meaningful. And it's a time that we really appreciate our friends and our family. And I just want to send a great big thank you and shout out to all of you all doing the hard thing, which is not being with your family because you love them enough to not expose
amazing
them.
gift,
It's very powerful, very, very selfless, and we'll be doing the same, you know, and it's so hard, so hard. But we're living in extraordinary times, and it's a real test of self-sacrifice and thinking of the other, you know, and so there are ways to feel your family close and to connect, calling, you know, FaceTiming, Zooming, however you know, sending cards and letters. You know, let this be a special holiday where you actually got this beautiful letter or a card from a family member and you really got to hear, you know, their feelings and your connection and what you mean to each other. So maybe it can be, you know, a holiday to really remember where you connect on a whole new level. And so we want to celebrate being home for Christmas, because home is where
The heart is, right?
Exactly.
And so this Christmas is going to be very different than any one we've ever experienced. But I will say tonight we're celebrating the release of our new album, Christmas Dream. And what came up so much is that Christmas is a feeling, you know? It's memories. So many people talked about the memories of every single ornament practically hanging on the tree, and how there's so Christmas is yes, getting together with your family and your friends and celebrating year after year after year, but really it's a feeling, it's something that can be recalled because it is a feeling and it is memories. And so this first song that we're going to do is a tough one this year because some of us won't be home for Christmas in the physical, but as you said, we'll be home for Christmas in our hearts. And so this is one of the songs off of our new album, and one that you know very well, and we hope you'll sing it.
So at our gathering here, our holiday gathering, our Christmas gathering, we just want you to open your hearts right now during this song, and just I want you to feel your family with you right now, in your heart, in your room, you know, celebrating with you, sitting with you, you know, eating with you. Just imagine what that feels like, and their presence. And maybe they're not here this year, you know, and you can't be with them anyway. And that's, you know, another reminder to pull them into your heart, and that we're not together physically, but they're still present here with us. So remember, call in that feeling of family and of home, and feel yourself there.
mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. If only in my dreams. To be in home, in your heart,
And in your
and
dreams.
recalling, you know, it's just as real as being together sometimes, when you can really, really conjure up that feeling of being together. And
Well, I'll give an example.
okay,
So you know, my poppy, my dad, passed away. It'll be 4 years in January. And I still can recall amazing Christmas memories with him.
yes,
So my dad was so wonderful about a lot of things, and really about connecting us as family.
and he loved tradition.
He loved tradition. He
ritual.
loved encouraging us to share appreciation for each other. So these were some of our, I think we should share some of our memories like this. So this is an example, a big one, where my poppy, my dad is passed on, and I have learned to still feel his presence so strongly and keep his spirit alive by keeping these things alive. So some of the things he loved to do, one was he always had us gather around the piano and sing Christmas carols.
Oh my God, and they can all sing. It's like the Partridge Family. It like so much better, even though it's like
it's
the
amazing.
Von Trapps.
So he would sit at the piano that you see us play here sometimes on Sundays with Bliss, and lead us in just carol after carol. And you know, I have so many great memories of that, sitting sometimes when I was little on his lap, or standing around the piano and all of us singing. And then of course I remember the teenage years where I was like, oh God, I can't believe I have to sing that, you know. And now I'm just like, wow, what a thing, you know, that we
stood around and sat around and sang these
Like
Christmas
a
carols.
friggin' movie. It's
He
so
always read,
sweet.
you know, the Christmas story, you know,
Yeah,
and so
at
we
dinner
always
table.
had, yeah, he would read that at the table before we ate, and so we would always celebrate the birth of Jesus, and we had a really, it was painful, you know, being little, getting one present at a time and watching someone open it. Like, you know, it was literally like everyone, they passed around and everybody had a present. And then you watched one person open their present at a time.
I felt like it took like 2 days.
No, it almost took,
Yeah.
like, literally, you were like, you had Christmas lunch, and by dinner you were like, oh my God,
We
I'm
did the
starving.
same thing, or at least we started out doing the same thing.
And then you were like, shh.
Well, then it was like, and then there was like grandkids, there's kids and grandkids, and there just got to be so many people.
And tradition was like,
Yeah,
flying like
and you
Christmas
kind of like
paper.
started out with one at a time, and then somewhere along the way, everyone just went renegade, and it just started opening things. But I love that because, you know, people put a lot of thought and intention
They
into
do,
the gift.
and it's nice. It's nice to have that
that's great.
moment where you focus on, you gave me this, thank you.
Yes,
oh my God,
I think that's
that is
super
so
important.
thoughtful. You know,
Yeah.
people put a lot of heart and intention into what they give,
Yeah.
and it's important that we honor that. So, yeah, so you know, so in the biggest sense, you know, we're missing people. But there's traditions and memories that we can keep alive even this Christmas when we can't be together in the physical. Something that'll make you still feel your loved ones, you know?
Yeah, and you can talk to each other about it, you know, via Zoom or phone or, you know, or
Yeah,
or
these days
whatever.
are
You can
different.
still
You don't
kind of
have to send the
exchange
homing
those,
pigeon.
you know, or like the artist to like draw, you know, your expression of joy or love for someone, you know, like you don't have to do
You don't have to do any of that. You can,
send a mime to someone's doorstep.
I hope you never did that.
It's so
Or these-
creepy.
yeah,
Don't
the
ever
mime
do
elf
that. No.
who just came and...
No, but I mean, we love this time. That's why we love Christmas so much. You know, we started out 25 years ago playing music on the streets of New Orleans when we fell in love and we were like, what do we want to do? We have all this passion and creativity and purpose, and you know, let's make music and sing about joy and love
so you
and divine
proposed to
bliss.
me to
Yes.
move to New Orleans with you, and
Yeah.
it just happened to be Christmas time.
And we didn't really know how to play our instruments.
At all.
And just we're starting to sing together. I mean, like officially, not like when we were younger. And so we started out just learning Christmas carols and singing them on the corner of Royal and Toulouse. And people, of course, were very respectful and kind. And
Well, we put out a disclaimer sign, and so the sign said, Merry Christmas, we're singing these songs for you. We don't really know all the words and really know how to play, but, you know, happy holidays. And people were like, you know, oh my gosh, girls, you have got to keep doing this. And we're like, really?
yes,
Oh, thank
and
you.
you've
they're
got
like,
to take lessons.
yeah, you got to take lessons. So
And we didn't, but
I took one.
Yeah.
I took one lesson.
Well, and then like the old man was like,
The old accordion teacher
Here.
told me no mistakes on the
But-
first lesson.
yeah,
Too much pressure.
that was like
That's
the
just-
last lesson.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last lesson. And a big lesson.
Well, so we have such great love and respect for Christmas songs because we love the magic of Christmas and we love the community feeling and the ritual and the coming together and the kindness and the love that kind of is all about this holiday season, and also like the mercy and the grace of us. Like, you sing a Christmas carol, no one's going to be mean to you, right? They're going to be like, oh, it's a Christmas carol. Who
Well,
cares?
and what we figured out over the
That's it.
years that none of you really know all the words
Yeah.
to these songs anyway.
Thank you.
Just like us.
Thank God.
None of us know
Yeah.
these songs, but we love them.
But this one's an easy one to know.
This
And we
is.
started out doing this one a cappella because we love, you know, the thing that's so wonderful about this time of year is the leaves fall off the trees. And, you know, especially if you live in the country, you can really hear the silence. You can hear the silence just like when it snow falls and there's like a blanket. You can hear that though, no matter where you are. When a blanket of snow falls and there's like, shh, and everything kind of has like a
A
hush
reverence.
to it.
It's like a reverence. All of nature just silences. And we just had our first snow of the season.
Yeah.
Beautiful little dusting. But yeah, so this is, you know this one? Okay. That might be your electric.
sound.
You know what we're gonna call it?
Snowfall?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. The fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the cold. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying. My dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the cold. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying. My dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
We just want to add to your holiday bliss and to the warmth and the coziness that you might feel like you are missing. We want to be that sweetness for you. And this album that we've created, our very first Christmas album, official Christmas album. And I think it sounds so sweet and genuine and warm.
Thanks to everybody for the wonderful
Yes.
comments about it and
Yes.
appreciation of it.
Yes.
We love the idea of being in your home or in your car, singing to you and making you feel all those
While you're cooking and decorating. I love that.
warm, sweet feelings.
Yeah.
And so that's why we decided to do our Christmas show a little bit early, just to give you time to maybe get the album or give the album,
Yeah.
which is a great idea. It's a downloadable album that you can send anywhere across the world, and again, you know, a gift to someone else is a gift to us this Christmas, and so thank you for that. We're going to put up a screen here real quick that shares a sampler of these two songs, and we're going to do that all night long so you can hear how they sound on the CD, and also a little information about how you can get your copy of Christmas Dream. So thank you for being a gift that keeps giving. We love you, and we will be right back.
Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas Eve, only in my dream. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. The fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Doesn't show signs of stopping. I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Right, we're back for a Merry Christmas celebration. And you know what?
We realized
And a Merry Blissmas celebration.
that's right. And we've realized that we want to turn the Merd into a dream.
So, do you see this? Now it says dream. The magic of, as they say, television, or we used to say in church, television.
For real?
Yeah, because
Crazy.
television was evil and.
Wow.
But anyway, the magic of that is things are backwards, and
We realized that we were like switching.
and we're like, how symbolic this world and
so
this
Merd
year.
en français means
Shite, right?
shit.
Yeah.
I said it.
And what is the opposite of that? Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes the fertilizer.
It does take the fertilizer to make the dream.
Yes, it does.
And so we've had a very fertilized year.
Oh. Woo.
Ooh, that is some fertile place to plant some seeds for growth,
Yeah.
right, this year?
And who else turns that, shinola into something shiny? And that is the Grinch.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, the Grinch, one of my favorite Christmas traditions is watching the cartoon version of the Grinch and the song. Of course, Christmas Story.
Okay, so
Have to
look,
watch
all
that.
the Christmas movies, so many of them,
Yeah.
so good.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You have to watch that.
Except the really
Claymation.
contrived ones, but yeah, the classics. Oh my gosh.
I know.
No, Frosty. Like, there's so many.
Yeah. And so the Grinch is one of them.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Right. So,
No,
like,
it is a Wonderful Life.
right. Oh,
I'm
correct.
trying to just say it's
I
a
agree.
Wonderful Life.
I
And it's a
totally
movie.
agree.
And it's a movie.
And the Grinch is like the Scrooge.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
right.
another version of that story.
Yeah.
Where you're all greedy and hateful and like bitter at the world and selfish.
Instead of selfless. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, this is why I'm so miserable, because I'm these things. When if I reach out to community and share what I have and let joy in and connection.
It's all about connection.
Yeah.
When you're disconnected, you're miserable. But when you're
Yeah.
connected, you're
Yeah.
you're dreaming and you're
Yeah.
happy
That's what I love about
and
Christmas.
merry and bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that about Christmas too. So we're gonna do the Grinch.
Yes.
I love your version.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, and this is kind of therapy a little bit for us.
A lot.
For everybody
A lot.
who has been dealing with some people who are full of some hate and division and selfishness. You know, they like won't wear a mask because they feel like it infringes on their freedom. Meanwhile, they might give you a, life-threatening disease, or maybe they're like hoarding everything they have and they don't want to share with the rest of the country, or you, or, maybe they're just kind of think you're different, you're not like a part of their cult or group, and so they want to treat you differently. I mean, this is like, whew, what do you do with that? How do you connect to
You have to
someone?
love. It doesn't change if you meet it with the same equation. You have to be a different formula, and the formula is love. And that's what
And
helps
love-
people, and grace and mercy. That's what helps people's hearts.
And you know what?
grow.
It's a mirror. Love
Yeah.
is a mirror. So you can hold that mirror up and show them what they're looking like, and show them what love looks like,
And that they're
what
worthy
they look
to
like
be
with
loved,
love.
right?
Oh, baby. lips, your garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch yours. With the 39 in here choice between the two of you. I chose the seasick crocodile. Nauseate me, Mr. Grinch. The super nauseous You're a crooked, dirty jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a triple-decker toadstool and fuck a sandwich with arsenic tomato full of moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. You're a triple-decker toad. Oh, you're so hard to that best describe you all as follows, and I quote, Steak! Steak! May all our hearts grow 3 times their size.
At least, right? At least that big. The truth is, there is no mold for the heart, right? It's malleable.
Exponential.
It can just keep growing and growing and growing.
It can like break that front.
I know. So don't ever think that that's all you can feel or all that you can hold. There's so much more, and I think that's one of my biggest joys. You know, here you are in your 50th year. So much to hold, so much more to experience, so much more to feel, and it just doesn't stop. Doesn't stop, and it goes with you. All that you gather here goes with you.
You never stop growing. You never stop growing. And you never stop knowing. And you never stop showing who you are.
And hopefully you never stop flowing.
And
glowing. Like the Christmas tree. And the lights. Well, I think we did a lot.
Sewing.
We're not so good. The only thing I ever
Sewing.
sewed...
No, sowing seeds.
Oh, sowing seeds. But I will say the only thing I took... You know, back in the day, they used to have girls take home ec. You remember that?
So
Oh my gosh,
sexist.
home
Oh my
ec,
God.
home education. Like,
Girls took home ec and the boys took shop.
yeah. So the girls were gonna like learn how to sew and cook and like organize the cabinets and all that stuff, and the guys were gonna, you know, build things. And so my one attempt at sewing was not great. I sewed shorts. God, that's really cool fabric.
I thought you'd be really good at sewing.
So I had fun with the whole weaving part, but you have to kind of tie off the ends if you want it to, the stitch to hold. And so I made these really great shorts, and I wore them to the homecoming game.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did they fall apart?
No, but when I went to cross my legs, the right in the crotch area just popped open.
Hello. Oh no.
So I failed home ec. Not literally, because I think somebody helped me fix that before I could get a bad grade. But yeah.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, bless my little heart.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's like
sowing,
good
but
stuff.
you mean sowing seeds?
Well, yeah, but
Sowing seeds of love.
yeah, sowing the seeds of love, sowing the seeds,
Sowing the seeds.
birds in the trees, in excess. I don't know, but that just came to me.
Short split between my knees. We can keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Merry everything, everybody.
Merry everything.
Merry everything.
Oh.
This is to you. This is to your family. It's to your health. This is to you being careful and mindful of, you know, those around you, for wearing a mask, for social distancing, for washing your hands and being so present and careful and, you know, cognizant of what's really going on right now. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That is the best gift you can give this season, is to be as selfless as possible and to just show that you care and you love by making choices that protect the people you love. And so that's the biggest thing that we can do right now. And so we're going to do a song. You know, we're sitting here in front of our wood stove, and this next week we're going to be having our first fire, where the chimney sweep's coming out.
We haven't had it cleaned for a long time, so we've got to have a little
maintenance done. So maybe one of these next shows, the fire will actually be burning here. But this song talks about chestnuts roasting,
which we had in England for the first time. We were touring in England, and they have these wonderful Christmas markets, actually all around Europe.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
a thing.
with the carousels.
We don't really
and all
have
the-
those. Not really.
Nothing like
We
that,
have
but Europe is
Christmas
extraordinary.
parties, but they have like these outdoor Christmas markets with gifts and crafts and Ferris wheels and
carousels. Yeah.
And just really, really magical and cozy.
Community
gathering spot.
yeah.
Yeah, super, super sweet. And so they actually were selling chestnuts roasted over an open fire. And we were like, yeah, we've got to taste that. And it was so
And so then we went to the next stand, which
So
was
good.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. That
And
guy
I was like,
so
no. I was
creepy.
like,
I was like, you are not nipping at my nose.
No.
I don't
no.
care if you
I
say
think he was
you're
just
Jack
nipping.
Frost. Well, he was right.
You know what I'm saying? He was sipping and nipping.
Yeah.
But that was weird, and we'll never do that again. But anyway, there's some Christmas traditions that should not be continued. But I'll tell you one thing that we did as a family that I love so much is we would drive around and look at all the Christmas lights. Maybe you all did that too, probably. And it's just like, what a great thing. Just hop in the car, drive around, go to the neighborhoods that really lit it up, and just look at all the magical lights, you know, on display, and with your family, and just it's like
You know,
such a
and
great
I think you're making me think of another memory. In church, we would have a candle, what they would call a candlelight service, and I love the symbolism of this. But we would take one candle and light. Each person would have a candle, and one candle would light up every person's candle in the room. And until the entire room of people there were holding a candle that was lit. And that's so symbolic, you know? Just takes one. It takes one.
It takes a spark
That is not the song we're
to
doing.
get the fire going. That's how it. That's like a campfire
Yeah,
song.
it
I
is.
know. But I mean, like, it's
That's
like,
all it is.
Think
It's
about
one
what those
spark.
things
you
are
can
for
be
you.
that spark. I
Well,
know.
and like, I know it's a different kind of Christmas, but maybe it makes all those traditions and all of those memories that much more special. And don't hesitate. Don't just surrender to what you can't have right now. Remember and give thanks and hold in your heart all the things that you've been given.
That you do have.
Yeah.
You know, it's a season of gratitude, and it's a season to give. And maybe one of the things we can give this season is helping remind each other what we have to be grateful for. And so we share this song.
It's just a cozy Christmas moment. So whoever you're lucky enough to be with, cuddle with them right now and
Whether
sing
it's
along.
your bird, your cat, your dog, your sweetie, your child.
Or imagine you're just cuddling up,
Or
with
blanket.
us, and just yes, and just know that you are not alone. You are held.
You're held. You're
You are
embraced.
so held, and just remember those beautiful, warm Christmases that you've had, and just summon them into this moment and into this song. Chestnuts roasting on open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find hard to sleep tonight. Santa's on his way, loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 tonight to 2. Although it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you. Although it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas. Sure you know well. Feliz Navidad to
All the ways we can say it, as many times as we can say it. Merry Christmas. We are going to share a couple of
samples from our new CD,
Yeah.
Christmas Dream.
of these
Our
last
very
two songs.
first Christmas album,
Yeah.
official Christmas album, which is how we started out 25 years ago. So we hope it's cozy and warm and inviting of all the precious memories that you have of this time of year. So please enjoy having a listen, and we'll be back with our original, very first original Christmas song.
We'll be right back. Thank you so much.
You're mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a hero. You're as cuddly as a cactus, as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're bad banana with a greasy black peel. For real, yeah. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Oh, everybody knows.
All right, so we get to share our Christmas original.
Oh my
Our
gosh.
first Christmas original, which is like exciting because it captures so many of your memories and what's meaningful to you about Christmas, but also ours. And this year more than ever, it's so important to be able to conjure and stoke those things, right? And
You know, Christmas is so much about, like, there's kindness in the air. You know, it's all about those sense memories. Of
we're
what
thinking
makes
about
you
other
feel-
people more than ourselves, you know?
And connecting with our families and when we don't normally necessarily throughout the year, and, you know, and what we grew up together, and like all those traditions and all those things. You know, like my family, we play games, you know, we play Rook.
Oh yeah, they are
It gets-
serious. This family
it
is
does
serious.
get
You
pretty
guys actually,
serious.
okay, so they have a trophy for the person
For
who wins.
Rook.
Yeah, that you keep all year long.
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
take
serious.
it pretty serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, too serious on some occasions, most occasions. But we always remember that we're family, and we always still come back together. We always still forgive each other, and we always still know that we're stuck with each other, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. And so
Well, we
that's-
grow. We grow when we're together. When we're rubbing against each other, we get polished, right? So,
And well, and to know that, you know, there are people always going to be with you, you know, and to always have those traditions and those rituals. And so I know it's a different kind of Christmas this year. And so what we want to do is really honor and appreciate and give so much respect for those of you who are willing to celebrate in a different way this year, because you know, you want to protect your families.
it's the
and
highest gift.
it is the highest gift, and you know that you can still connect in different ways with each other, you know, and that you'll never be able to take away those memories those times that you've had together. And maybe this year will be like, you'll always remember this year because it was different, but you connected in a new way, you know, either through letter writing or through a special phone call or FaceTime or Zoom, you know, that kind of just meant more because you were really, really focused on being together and how much you missed each other and needed each other. And so this song is about, you know,
all those things,
all the magical times of Christmas.
Right. It's very nostalgic, and so you'll probably hear something in here that you go, oh yeah, that's what Christmas means to me, and that's our hope and wish for this song. So this is Christmas Dream.
Mm-hmm. Like the ornaments on the tree here that I remember making with my Mimi, and it's like a part of it was like liquid laundry detergent, you know. This, you know, it was like the ring of like the laundry detergent.
Really?
Yeah.
And
it was
you
like,
made a scene
took
in
it
it?
apart. Yeah, and like made a scene and like wrapped it in felt and put in like little plastic Jesus and a little like Joseph and Mary and like made an ornament out of it. You know, it's like, and that's like the most precious ornament that I have, you know, is making that with my grandma out of her laundry detergent, you know,
Cap.
And it's those things that we can never, ever, ever replace or take away. You always have those. And so this is the dream of Christmas. At Christmas time, my heart is all aglow. I feel bliss from my head down to my toes at Christmas time. Life is like a dream. At Christmas time, stockings hung all in a row, elf on a shelf, and angels in the snow at Christmas time. Life is like a dream. Suddenly the world is twinkling with lights, and stars in your eyes when you saw Santa's surprise. Living in a snow globe, candy canes and mistletoe. Folks, it seems, have hearts to share. There's kindness in the air at Christmas time. At Christmas time. At Christmas time. Oh, the smell of pine, childlike wonder wishes, sweets of all kinds at Christmas time. Life is like a dream. At Christmas time, oh, memories that ornaments bring. Feasting with friends and family, playing games and caroling at Christmas time. Life is like a dream. Suddenly the world is twinkling with lights, like stars in your eyes when you saw Santa's surprise. Living in a snow globe, candy canes and mistletoe, and folks, it seems, have hearts to share. There's kindness in the air at Christmas time. At Christmas time. Oh yeah. Life is like a dream. Suddenly the world is twinkling with lights, like the stars in your eyes when you saw Santa's surprise. Living in a snow globe, candy canes and mistletoe. Folks, it seems, have hearts to share. This kindness in the air at Christmas time. At Christmas time, feel sublime at Christmas. Life is like a
Life is like a dream, is like a dream. I was thinking of caroling and all the years, you know, the Church on the Rocks years where we went caroling with so many of you in Louisville.
We just put out a call for the
in the
community
Highlands,
to
right?
come together in Louisville, and we're like, hey, we want to go Christmas caroling in the Highlands. If you want to join us, please come. And we had Christmas verses printed up. We handed out papers to people and candles, and we went around to as many houses as we could get to, and that was magic. It was like playing on the streets when that feeling of surprising someone with a magical song.
And so surprising someone with something magical, I'd like to do that. So it's Amy Smiley's 50th birthday, and I want us to sing. Usually I'd play a little accordion song and sing. So sing with me right now. I'm looking at the words to Happy Birthday. I've got to remember what they are. So they are Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you. And a little love message. So, my beloved, whose name means beloved, who is my darling, who's so dear to all blessed beings who've encountered your unrivaled, captivating charm. You are adored. You're an enchantress of hearts, spirits, and souls whom you've entertained and enticed with inspiration. You are admired. You, an unassailable voice for the voiceless, for the oppressed, for the forgotten, are remembered and respected. You, with knowing eyes and a keen glance, are recognized and seen. You, with fearless fortitude and fierce passion, are revered and famed. You, who have seized us all with great affection, are irresistibly loved. You, so authentic in word and deed, are honored and highly regarded. You, who illuminate us all with your wisdom, your fervor, your remarkable radiant spirit and sparkling soul, are celebrated. You've made something exquisitely beautiful of your existence. Your living legacy, a lighthouse of hope, a beacon of bliss, a refuge of grace, a vestige of honor, a stronghold for love. On this day, and for all your 18,262.13 days on this earth. We give thanks for your divine guidance, your gift to us all. And I know you're a gift, not just to me, but to all of us. And so, happy birthday, happy 50th birthday. You're cherished. You're cherished, and celebrated so much. We're going to take a very quick spring break. Spring break and spring break. I got to take Amy on spring break real quick. She's a little verklempt. We're going to be right back, and I'm way verklempt.
Another break?
One more screen break, and then we're coming back with a sing-along. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. We'll be right back.
Suddenly the world is twinkling with lights, like the stars in your eyes when you saw Santa's surprise. Living in a snow globe, candy canes and mistletoe, and folks, it seems, have hearts to share. There's kindness in the air at Christmas time. Christmas time. Through the years we all will be together as the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Bliss. Have yourself.
All right, so tonight, and every night we're celebrating your wonderful life. Your wonderful life. It's a wonderful life.
Our wonderful life.
Our wonderful
All our
life.
lives. All of our lives.
To be here, to be given this gift, extraordinary.
To be reborn.
Extraordinary, your life. Yes, so we celebrate your life. We celebrate this opportunity to be together and celebrate this gift of Christmas and all that means to us.
And thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you. You know, you've been in my life for a very long time.
well, so I've been in her life 37 of her 50 years.
And what a blessing that is.
Yes, yeah.
And how much have you infused and inspired
It's
my
about
life.
you. It's all about you.
And I you. You know, and so I just want to thank all of you for your kindness towards me and your love, and for seeing me and for hearing me and supporting my purpose and my path in this life. And I just honestly, really, truly want to know how I can serve you and be a support and a blessing in your life. So please let me know, send a message, a comment, whatever it is, because all I care about doing for the rest of my life, and 50, whatever, I don't even know what that means. I don't even care, because I am so much about living in the presence and the fullness of who I am in this moment. And
So I want to say that you mean that,
yeah,
and that, you know, you're such an authentic soul, and what you see is what you get with Amy Smiley. So,
good or bad.
no,
It's true.
I'm just truly saying that you mean that, and
Yeah.
so let her know.
Please do, please
It's your
do.
heart. It's your heart.
And thank you so much for just your love and support all these years. And I'm just so grateful to be with you in this present moment, in this extraordinary time that we're living in. And I just want you to know that we feel you as community and as family, and that's what we are together, and that's everything. It really, really is. And this last song is really all about celebrating that, and through the years will be together, you know, as the fates allow.
Look at that, as the fates allow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So who knows what tomorrow brings, but for right now, we embrace and honor this moment to be together.
And how we can be together. And this is how we can be together right now. So thank you for being here with us on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
It's means so much to us. And thanks, you know, you've been so good to us all the years, but especially this year. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let us know how we can continue to be good to you and for you. And, you know, let yourself feel the joy and the comfort and the memories and the connection that this season brings, because you're not alone. You are held and supported by a great community and a family of people who see you and hold you. And let's all sing this together, shall we? I love this song because it's kind of like totally being at a party. Right?
Right.
And just all singing this and hold, like, imagine
everybody's
us having our arms
eggnog
around each
is
other.
spiked. And,
Or not. We're just like living on love. And we're like swaying together and with our arms around each other.
So sing along.
Yeah,
This is our inner dance party. We love you so much. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Together as the fates allow, hang a shining star upon Orion's bow. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself you know what stood out to me in that song?
Mary, everything.
Mary, everything. Faithful friends who are dear to us. That is you.
Travel near to us.
Gather near to us once more.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you for being those faithful friends who are so dear to us. And we look forward to that day that we get to gather in person. Right now, thank you for gathering here Sunday nights, Sundays with Bliss. Thank you for gathering with us tonight, not just to celebrate Christmas and Blissmas, but to celebrate the extraordinary existence of Amy Smiley and her 50 years on this earth. You are our greatest gift, and so we hope you feel us with you and for you, and we hope you feel how we troubadour you. And
Merry Blissmas, Merry everything. You know, if you're looking for a little Christmas joy, a little holiday connection, you know, please feel free to download our CD, Christmas Dream. It's an offering to you to connect and remember and reflect on all of these memories.
you know, also, we like to say check off your list with Bliss. We've got a little Christmas shop.
We have a BlissCon shop.
Yeah, BlissCon shop with lots of apparel and gifts and accessories of all kinds that have really positive and meaningful messages for yourself or someone else. And
It's just a way for us to raise money to support ourselves, and also
so
a
your
way
gift
for
to
you get
yourself or
gifts.
someone else is a gift to us. So thank you for that, and all the ways that you show your love and support. You are just such a blessing and such a blessing. And
What's another great Christmas sing-along that everyone always knows? Is it?
what do you mean? Like,
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
that's what
Sleep
we're wishing for you.
in heavenly peace.
Heavenly peace.
May every soul know its worth. You are worthy, you are loved, you are held, you are not alone. You are so loved. Mary, everything. We love you.
Love you.